already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence, this time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. New Van Cleef for the necklace. Being that voice of the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear no chat about if you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to keep us afloat, while you want space and a reason to grow. If things are best left kept on the low, then I think you should leave that after the tone.
Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything. Anything that you asked for, you know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
See, I would've done anything for you. Now you won't pick up when I call you. It was late night texting till we're yawning. Nowadays I'm overthinking till the morning. Switched up and turned without a warning, but I know my heart forever bleeds. Two distant strangers like magicians, never knew them tricks were up your sleeve.
Hey, I'm sick of this back and forth. It's starting to get contagious. I have to put the bridges out you built. What I felt inside would have been outrageous. Stop acting, think I believe that's catfish, poor performance. What's your number, please, or contact, buzz you up so I can call that appalling.
Come tell me like, what do you want? Yeah, tell me like, what do you need? French tip when you're doing your feet. New LV when you fly overseas. Call plumbing cause I'm at a been swimming cause I'm in a deep. Don't call me, you already know. I'm on the road and you for the streets.
Young on it ain't the same. I guess we're on different things. I guess now we're distant strangers. You said it's no fun to blame, but I was not the one to change. Cause I was not the one to save you. You were my everything, now I regret everything. I wanted you here with me, but you didn't want that. I'm doing anything, I don't know what's you're in. I wanted you here with me, but it was too much to ask for. You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything. Anything that you asked for, you know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Out of my way, get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.
Super way up, get your weight up, put your plate up. You a foreign, we at war, and I got all of hallelujah, Talladega, baby Jesus, in the flesh, come and get it, and I'm get it.
All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah, we get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now, don't run your mouth too quick, let's get it.
Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way.
Don't make me wet, you get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, really, this in my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Out of my way, get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.
All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah, we get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now, don't run your mouth too quick, let's get it.
Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way.
Don't make me wet, you get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, really, this in my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shortened it by 2 letters. Without the IR at the end, the reincarnated Gil Scott living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blind who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul. So fly out to walk in any spot, every be soaking. From a time when was stronger, today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever. Mouse was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could creep with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung, fresh off the jet.
Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to one of the league's most recognizable homes, Lucas Oil Stadium, opened in 2008 here in Indianapolis. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Indianapolis Colts. Neither team got the start to the season that they wanted. Let's see who can right the ship as Week 2 gets underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They take the handoff, now Richardson. Brought in, it's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Here we go, here we go. 60 by 6, 60.
Off the play fake, here's Richardson. Going deep here for the end zone. He finds him in the end zone for the Indy touchdown. The Colts take a 6-0 lead right away. Lining up now to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down.
That's good for a Steelers first down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Pittsburgh.
Play fake, it's Mayfield. Buying some time right. Austin makes the grab downfield. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Now they turn to their rookie from Georgia for the first time. And he's going to take this only to about the 31. 3 yards. On the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Another carry for him. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Offense in a hurry up here.
A 1-yard gain brings up
3rd down. Here's Mayfield. Completed to his running back. He got the football caught, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. Mayfield will throw for it. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Well, no luck on his first look of the game, and now it's 2nd down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Hits him on the out route. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Pacheco will not score, and he's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal. Mayfield now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And he has the catch. Gets both feet in. That's a touchdown. The Steelers finish off their opening drive. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Chris Boswell for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Steelers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
At their own 17-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He's going to waft this deep down the left sideline. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. He He's going to be caught by Tyler Warren. And they're not going to bring him down until he reaches, looks like, the 28. They gain 11 on that play. And it'll be first down, Colts.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
60
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
Second and 10, still at the 28.
Mustang 19. Here we go. Cougar 19. 65.
Back to the air, it's Richardson. Into the hands of Harrison. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Look at that power, deep left side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Check it down to Taylor. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be first down, Colts.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Throwing again, Richardson. That one finds Josh Downs. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Forced out to his right. And he runs out of bounds a yard or two behind the line. Couldn't get all the way back. That's going to count as a sack.
You know, Kate, that's one of those situations where the game just, I think, speeds up on the QB a little bit. He doesn't flip it out of bounds before he goes out. It's going to end up as a sack on the stat sheet for the defense, and they earned it with effort, chasing him all the way to the sidelines.
He brings it in. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Trap 50, trap Buffalo 18.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. That one's incomplete in the end zone. So they fire for the end zone on first down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on second and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
Back to throw, here's Richardson. And he finds him in the end zone for the Indy touchdown. The Colts take a second quarter lead. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7.
Steelers 7. Rigoberto Sanchez, the kickoff.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, first and 10. Baker now off the play fake. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. And now they face second down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
2nd and 10. Mayfield again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be marked down about 4 yards away from that first down marker. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
3rd and short, Mayfield. He's got Smith again. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. That one gains 7. And fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Pacheco gets it from the gun. On the move, past the 40. Keeps on moving into the red zone. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Steelers tie things up at 14. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return starts from the goal line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Richardson now. The screen pass falls incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
79 Bronco.
Now Richardson to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Richardson on 3rd. Completed over the middle. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Now, not a traditional spot we see teams going for it, but they only need a few inches. The Steelers calling their first time out, and they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. On their own side, but only need an inch or 2 here, so they're going for it. Going for it on 4th. Richardson. That one nabbed by Warren. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. That was a big 3-yard gain because of instead of a turnover on downs, partner, it gets them the first.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Panther 60, Panther 60, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
3rd and long for him here. This finds its target. That's Taylor. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sail that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
Sends this to the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got two in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Hey, check that. Dragons, 70 Timberwolves.
Richardson to throw again. Chased out to his right. Now here he goes. And they make the play at the 39 just before he can pick up that first down.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. But I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as a quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
All the left side. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They got 21 yards on the play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
And he's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice first and goal here from the 2.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal.
18, Rattler, 18, 70. Hawk 70, 65.
To throw, Richardson. Thinking touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for second and goal. A close game is going to stay close, Brock, so long as plays like that are being made in big situations.
Yeah, in these tight games, you got to have your defense making plays just like that in the red zone. Here we got a defender in particular coming through with a big hit.
He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts get some late points in the lead. Now the PAT try coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7.
Steelers 14. Rigoberto Sanchez, the kickoff for Indianapolis.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. Making some progress here. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. First and 10. Mayfield will look to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Second and 12 at the 43-yard line.
Baker now from the gun. He dropped it. He dropped the interception. That was a risky throw and a check down of all things. Really went the other way, but only an incompletion on second down.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Third down. Here's Mayfield. Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. He is down to the 30-yard line. Gain of 26 yards there. And the Steelers have a first down. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Cade, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
180! Hey, alert 33!
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
And he will not get the first, but ooh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. From the red zone on 1st. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
180! What's up?
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers earn the chance to tie before halftime. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers tie this game at 21.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
Got it. Ready?
1st and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here.
Get it. Set, hawk, set, Mustang 19. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
60, Dragon 60.
He'll throw it. On the move, headed right. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Return starts at the 3. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
We got ourselves quite a game today, a tie game coming into this 3rd quarter. And what you're looking for is a little instant jolt of momentum coming out of the locker room. And that return might just be the spark that leads to that momentous fire.
Hey, alert, up. Hey, alert. Point it right. What's up?
1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, It's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. They send a man in motion. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's got to gain a 6 there. Brought to the ground by Cameron Bynum. Offensive line fast.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
The Steelers calling their first timeout, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. To the line, here's 3rd and 3. Mayfield now from the gun. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Running up the middle, Pacheco. Avoids the defender, we've got foot race. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's another Steelers first.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Another Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
At that down and distance, this group is pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
180.
From the gun, Mayfield. Caught out wide. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take the lead right away in half number 2. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. It puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Starting from the 5. Mismanages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go. Strike. 18 Cardinal.
Ooh, the wide receiver getting it to begin the drive. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has him right near midfield here, about a yard short. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Warriors 70, 18, 70 Lions.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Has it down close. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts start the second half with some needed points. That one right down the middle. And the Colts tie us up 28-all.
Ricardo Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10.
180!
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Blown back, it's the handoff. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down throw here. Mayfield. Short pass brought in. He's still going at the 30. Running down the left side. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 3rd quarter lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
Chris Boswell on for the point.
So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Returnable from the 2. This makes it up to the 25.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Bronco 80.
Play fake, it's Richardson. Complete out to the right. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready? Come 19. 60 Eagles. Buffalo 18.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Forced out to his right. He's keeping it. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Completed over the middle. Breaks free in the center of the field. And he takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts cut it to 1 late in the 3rd. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a 1-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts tie this game 35 apiece. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Has this at the 6. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. This gets out to the 30. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. Not much space available there, maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down. Working quickly here.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Man in motion here.
Point it right.
3rd and short, Mayfield. He's got his man. This is Austin. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Here's Baker. Hits his running back. Escapes the defender. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. Working quickly here. First down, looking to throw. Mayfield. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled for a short gain.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Now quick to the left, it's caught. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 4th quarter lead. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's Gould on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Gould on the return. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Go.
Taylor again. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Here we go. Ready.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this second down.
Go. Let's go. 79 Broncos. Panther 60. Panther 60. Check out.
Shotgun. Handoff to Taylor. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strap. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Hey.
They go again with Taylor. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
41-yard line.
Ready.
So first down from the 41. On the ground, DJ Giddens gets it. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
10 at the 29-yard line.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Colts losing by 7. All set now. 1st and 10.
Hey, get him, get him. He's moving, boys, moving. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready, ready?
Pitch to Taylor. That's some decent running there. Gets him 4. It's going to be 2nd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Get it. Cougar 19.
On the draw, this is Taylor. And he'll go down here at the 16. That's a pickup of 9. And it'll be first down Colts.
That's good for the Colts. First down.
Ready.
1st and 10 at the 16.
From the gun, Taylor. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Ready, ready.
Ball on the 16. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on, come on. Ready.
Back to throw. Finds him over the middle. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains. Timeout Indianapolis. That's it, 2nd. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
Hold the ready.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Trap 50. Buffalo. 70 Lions. 70 Rangers. 70 Ranger. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Here he is to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And a big shot keeps him out of the end zone, but they're just a yard away now as that play brings him to 1st and goal. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal.
Cougar 19. Mustang 19. 19 Lion. 7 Pirates. Dragon 60.
One final shot here. He's got it. And it's not over yet. They score here in the final minutes, and now they can tie or even win this game right here. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right.
And this is caught. Oh, he gets them 2 points, and with those, they've got the lead.
23, Steelers 42. Sanchez to kick off for Indiana.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. Showing a little burst so far. Trying to break a return. Oh no, he lost the football! And they dodge a turnover there on the return. So the Colts get the win at home inside of Lucas Oil. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.